Welcome. Thank you so much for being here today. I first am just going to ask you, can we just celebrate our musicians one more time? Thank you so much. This will date me just a little, but that was like my favorite song, was that last song, so it couldn't have been better. A couple other things, as people were coming up and saying, don't forget to tell them this, don't forget to tell them that. Right now, though, we have extra box lunches, so if anyone would like a second, please help yourself at any time. Then, welcome to the 39th Annual Employee Retirement and Appreciation Event. Please never doubt how deeply appreciated and valued each and every one of you are. Today's celebration is just a small reflection of the immense gratitude we hold for you, not only within our district, but across the entire Hastings community. And if you look around, we have some leaders from the community here to celebrate you and your work also. The energy, care, generosity, and collaboration poured into this event are truly extraordinary. It's a powerful reminder of the incredible spirit that defines our district and the deep appreciation we all share for the work you do. While this event is specifically to recognize and celebrate your work, I'd be remiss if I didn't acknowledge the many contributions that were made for today to be a reality. If you served on the planning committee, would you please stand so we can recognize your efforts? And if you're one of the many volunteers who helped, some of whom couldn't be with us today, please rise as well. Your time and support are so appreciated. I think they're on the end. A special thank you to Afton Logan, a generous parent and community member who once again donated every single service award being presented today. Our heartfelt gratitude also goes to Carrie Gore for organizing this meaningful program and to Lindy Humble for checking and rechecking your dates of service. Thank you to Kara Anderson and our HCTV staff for their technical expertise. Please also take a moment to notice the local businesses listed in your program. Each one contributed to making this day special. And of course, a big shout out to our amazing custodial staff for going above and beyond to prepare this space so beautifully. To our student volunteers, thank you. You truly are the heart of our mission. Your willingness to step up and serve today is a powerful reflection of the leadership and promise we see in you every day. To our community leaders, thank you for your unwavering support, your partnership, and your presence. Your continued investment in our schools and staff helps strengthen the foundation on which we proudly stand. Today's celebration is to recognize the dedication and hard work of all of you, with special tribute to our Teacher of the Year candidates, Community Ed Award recipients, service awards, presentation of Employee of the Year, and finally our retirees. We also cannot have the event without remembering those who are not by our sides today. Please take a minute to recognize and remember and celebrate Shannon Stenzel, Bill Reuter, and Jenny Wiederholt-Pine. Without further ado, again, welcome to today's program, and please help me welcome Mayor Fassbender.
Are you okay?
I'm okay.
A grand departure. Yeah. Thank you and good morning. And I wouldn't be so emotional, but after that mention of the past in our district in the past year is really quite overwhelming and bittersweet for our community. Thank you for allowing me to say a few words. It's always a pleasure to stand in front of this community of educators and staff that are employed by District 200, as we would not be a community of education if it wouldn't be for you. As an alumnus of HHS, and I still have fond memories of my school years, I have always been so very proud of this district, and I continue to be. Hastings is a community that comes together when needed. As we hear struggles in our community, let us come together more. As leaders, we have tough conversations for the betterment of all. Let's continue to make Hastings the best school district and city there can be. To the staff that maintains the grounds, who keep them beautified, the buildings cleaned and kept, and those that prepare the meals for our children, thank you. To the teachers that teach and administrators that show up, for the so very important youth of our community, thank you. To our board members, for your leadership, and please keep in mind that the importance of your job is for our educators and our children. To those retiring, Kurt Grauman, Bruce Kummer, Kay Arndt, Paul Allitz, Tim Schmitz, Jackie Kranz, Patty Ganrud, Tom Knoll, Lori Chandler, Mary Pash, Jean Lindberg, Lori Marsh, Missy Williams, Steve Yans, and Becky Hartung. Thank you for being a part of this district for so many years and serving us. We couldn't have been who we are today without you. And thank you for the loss of the many that we have lost in our community, as stated before. But I will quote a statement that we all know from Jenny Pine Wiederholt. Remember, and always remember, kindness is free.
I'm going to skip the step this time. We also have our board chair, Chair Tate, saying a few words this morning or this afternoon.
Good afternoon. I, unfortunately, was out of town last year for this event, and I am just amazed at how awesome this is and want to thank all of our volunteers for putting this together today. It's just wonderful. And I just want to say I am so appreciative of all of our staff for what you do and showing up each and every day for our students and their families. It truly amazes me, people who have a calling to this profession and to doing something that truly impacts the future of our community, of our state, of our world. I truly do appreciate everything that you do, and just want to say enjoy your celebration here. Thank you.
All right, we are moving on to our service awards. So at this time, I will have school board members, Chair Carrie Tate, Vice Chair Jessica Dressley, Clerk Melissa Milner, Treasurer Mark Zuzik, and Director Bruns. Please join me up front here in presenting our service awards. I will be reading the list of those receiving 5 and 10-year service awards, and at the completion of each list, I ask that you come forward, and then we're going to have you wrap around the corner for your picture as well. So we will start with 5 years of service. Please come forward. Aaron Anderson, Emily Chandler, Jonah Conway, Amy Ferguson, Liza Garish, Brooke Johnson, Callie Jonas, Catherine Nye, Bethany Pick Bowes, Cassie Ryan, Sarah Swenson, Jessica Vassar, Jill Waite, Kelly Westerbarth, and Alex Zuzek. Congratulations, 5 years. Go around for your picture. Pictures around the corner. Congratulations again to our 5-year recipients. In 2015, the following staff members were proudly welcomed on as new staff celebrating 10 years of service. Heather Beatty, Luann Braun, Beth Dannenberg, Heather Davis, Nicole Elson, Derek Fairbanks, Joe Haas, Matthew Klein, Curtis Latch, Kyle Latch, Eric Mace, Katie Mikla, Donna Partington, Emily Preston, Veronica Ramos Rivera, Kelly Schumacher, Cindy Sheehan, William Van Duzer, Bernadette Vargas, Christian Wagi. Congratulations, 10 years. Your picture will be around the corner. Did you already get yours? Okay, all right. I'm going to get you on 10, too. In between, if anyone wants a second box lunch, now would be a good time to grab one. Once again, 10 years. The year was 2005. In our country, the major focus was on the aftermath of the 2004 tsunami in Asia and the devastating Hurricane Katrina in the United States. The year is also remembered for the creation of YouTube and the resignation of Pope John Paul II. Also, these people joined Hastings staff. Lori Best, David Clark, Kelly Holt, Aaron Lee, Michelle Munger, Lisa Ponslett, Michelle Murick, Kristen Gullix, and Michael Verslin. Congratulations. Thank you for your 20 years. In 1995, it was a year marked by significant events, including the ending of the Bosnian War, the release of the movie Toy Story, and the Oklahoma City bombing. Other notable events included the launch of the History Channel and the end of the comic strip Calvin and Hobbes. And during that same time, Hastings Public Schools welcomed the following: Michelle Bartkey, Patricia Kleiss, Amy Mayers, Lori Marsh, Lynette Munch, Tammy Sieben, James Sill, and Kurt Zabel. Around the corner. Thank you for your 30 years. In 1985, the world witnessed major political shifts, cultural events, and technological advancements. Politically, Mikhail Gorbachev became the leader of the Soviet Union, marking a significant turning point in the Cold War. The Live Aid concerts organized to raise money for the famine relief in Ethiopia were a global phenomenon, showcasing the power of music and unity. Technologically, the first portable CD player and the first mass-market PC with a graphical interface and mouse were introduced. At the same time, Hastings Public Schools welcomed Cindy Forey. Congratulations, Cindy. And not very often do we get to recognize 45 years, but we do today. The year was 1980, one of the significant political and cultural shifts. Key events included the eruption of Mount St. Helens, the election of Ronald Reagan as our president, and the launch of CNN. The year also saw the release of the video game Pac-Man and the film The Empire Strikes Back, and John Dewall joined Hastings staff. At this time, I will have Chair Carrie Tate join me in presenting this year's Employee of the Year. Before recognizing our Employee of the Year, please stand as I call your name if you were recognized as the Fall or Spring Employee of the Year. Fall Employees of the Semester were Mary Pash, Brianna Dietz, Anna Talugan, Andrea Selesky, Chris Moore, and Brandon Bollig. Please stand. Remain standing as we add to our list our Spring Employees of the Year or semester: Alyssa Cherry, Nicole Elson, Stephanie Johnson, Jean Lindberg, Naomi Marietta, and Lori Marsh.
Congratulations again to our employees of the semester. This year's Employee of the Year was described as consistently going above and beyond. This year's Employee of the Year has continuously demonstrated a commitment to excellence. Her dedication to her students has been described as unmatched, as she ensures that every child has the opportunity to succeed. Her patience, compassion, and ability to connect with students have made a significant impact. We are so proud to honor this year's Employee of the Year, Mary Pash.
I did ask if she'd like to say something, and that was a hard no.
There's more here. They interrupted me.
Oh, you started clapping so soon that, do you want to? Go ahead. The last part of it was, we are so proud to honor this year's Employee of the Year, Mary Pash. As noted in Mary's nomination letter, Mary Pash embodies the heart and soul of Hastings Middle School. Her unwavering dedication, tireless efforts, and genuine care for others make her a truly deserving recipient of this recognition. Again, congratulations.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Lori Best, and I'm a proud 7th grade middle school computer science teacher, and I also have the privilege of serving as Education Minnesota Hastings president. It's good to be here and to honor and recognize colleagues and friends who go above and beyond serving our students and community. Our local actually hands out a number of awards. We do 2 scholarships totaling $3,000, which will be announced later. And then today I'm here to announce our Friends of Education Award and then to announce our candidates for Teacher of the Year. As the Friend of Education Award, we recognize an individual and a group, organization, or a business that truly is a friend of education. This program is designed to recognize and honor those that are not in the profession of teaching, but who give unselfishly of their time and energy, and who demonstrate unusual dedication, leadership, or effective service to the students in Hastings. This year's recipients are Denny Beck of Denny Beck Photography and the Hastings Fire Department. I invite them to come forward now as I read their nominations. Thanks. Come on up. First, for Denny Beck. Your nomination reads this way. Denny supports our student athletes and families with his outstanding photography skills. Denny spends countless hours attending a multitude of Raider sporting events for all 3 seasons, plus events like prom. In addition to the team photos he takes, Denny gets fantastic action shots of players from all levels of teams. Additionally, he takes photos of special events like senior nights, teacher appreciation nights, and parent nights. As a parent, this has been huge for our family. It allows us to go and enjoy the moments while also knowing we will be able to get photos of the event. From a Booster Club standpoint, Denny's work has been invaluable. He has helped with team and senior banners. Denny has provided parent night photos and slideshows for our banquets. He even provided special action shot montages for senior night. Denny's work makes lasting moments for students who will want to remember these key moments. Thank you, Denny Beck. For the Hastings Fire Department. Each year, the Hastings Fire Department sends a truck and 2 firemen to Tilden Preschool to teach them about fire safety. They accommodate many classes by coming multiple times and multiple days. They are very good at teaching the young preschoolers at a level they can understand and to make it engaging for them. Fire safety is an important lesson for kids to learn. Meeting firemen at school in a safe setting helps them get familiar with community helpers so they are not scared. It also inspires kids to want to be a firefighter someday. It opens communication for students and families about safety. We really appreciate their time every fall volunteering to come and see us and teach us. Thank you, Hastings Fire Department. Finally, each year the Teachers of Education Minnesota Hastings honor colleagues as Teachers of Excellence and select one teacher as Teacher of the Year. The purpose of the Teacher of the Year program is to express appreciation to our many outstanding colleagues in the teaching profession whose examples serve as an inspiration to teachers and students. In no way is the teacher selected to be considered the best teacher in Hastings, but is a representative of the many teachers who daily influence the lives of students. This year's focus were high school teachers, and the following have been nominated as our 2025 Teachers of Excellence. If these teachers are present today, I invite you to stand and remain standing as I read all of the names. Josh Colvin, Taylor Gapinski, Jesse Holm, Carrie Jager, Paul Olson, and Steve Peterson. Our annual banquet will be held on Tuesday, May 6th, where the 2025 Teacher of the Year will be announced. As we approach the end of the 2024-2025 school year, I want to thank and recognize all of our amazing educators in ISD 200 who work countless hours dedicated to guiding and empowering all of our students to achieve and learn. Students are at the heart of what we do, and I offer our heartfelt appreciation for the tireless work and service of our educators. Finally, Dr. Champa, as we thank and honor a number of people today, I want to say on behalf of our teachers, thank you. In the 2 years, I wasn't going to do this. In the 2 years you have served as our superintendent, you have made a difference and you have had an impact. Your work ethic is unparalleled, and you have challenged each of us to strive to be better each and every day. We especially appreciate your servant leadership and ability to remember what it's like to be in the classroom. You have the heart of a teacher, and you will be missed tremendously. Please join me in thanking Dr. Champa.
Good afternoon, everyone. We are honored to be here today as part of a rich tradition recognizing those who support community education and lifelong learning in our school district. Each year, the Hastings Community Education Advisory Council honors individuals or groups who help strengthen our programs and our community. Our first award is the Bernie McCoy Community Service Award. Gary Davis, can you please come forward? This award is named for Bernie McCoy, a longtime member of Community Education Advisory Council. Today, we are proud to present the 24-25 Bernie McCoy Community Service Award to Gary Davis. Here is what his nominator had to say. Community education is about organizations coming together to meet community needs. Gary Davis lives that through his volunteer work with Hastings Senior Center, as a tax aide, and on local boards. He's always ready to help and is a true champion for lifelong learning. Gary, thank you for all you do for our community. Congratulations.
As a recipient of the Bernie McCoy Service Award, I wish to thank and express my appreciation to Kelly Sorg for the nomination. For more than 10 years now, Kelly and I have been serving as volunteers on the Hastings and Cottage Grove AARP sponsored income tax preparation team. Long term. We are 2 members of a 15-person team working in Hastings, Cottage Grove, 1 day a week, February, March, and middle of April. There's a much bigger organization behind us with 25,000 volunteers nationally doing the same thing. We start our training in November, and we test out, certified by the IRS by the middle of January, and we hit the ground running in February. Our mission is to serve low-income families with their tax return preparation, state, federal, and property tax refund. This season, we've just finished. Our team served 515 families doing that awful property tax, federal, Minnesota return, getting them filed and getting them out the door for another year. Thank you.
Our next award is the Community Education Lifelong Learning Award, or SEL Award. Jackie Hansey, can you please come forward? This year, our SEL Award goes to Jackie Hansey, our Youth Service Coordinator. This award honors a community education staff member who promotes lifelong learning in meaningful ways. Her nominator shared, Jackie brings people together to create opportunities for youth and families in our community. Her energy, passion, and commitment have made a lasting impact, inspiring others to learn, grow, and connect. It is with great pleasure that we present the Community Education Lifelong Learning Award to Jackie Hansey. Congratulations, Jackie. Thank you. Okay, I hope you'll bear with me, and I'm going to pile on with Lori's message. It is a privilege to stand before you today as we honor a leader who has not only led this district but transformed it, and in the process touched countless lives. Today we celebrate Dr. Tammy Champa, not just for the role she held, but for the remarkable person she is and the legacy she leaves behind. When Tammy joined our district, she brought a rare blend of heart and hustle. Believe me, I've tried to follow this woman, I got blisters from it. A compassionate leader with a never-give-up attitude. From day one, it was clear Tammy wasn't here to maintain status quo. She was here to listen, learn, and lead purposefully, and lead she did. Again and again, we've seen how Tammy put students at the heart of every decision. Not what's easy, not what's most popular, but what's right. That clarity of purpose and unwavering integrity has shaped a culture rooted in trust, accountability, and continuous growth. She made it okay for leaders to take risks, to innovate, and to prioritize kids without fear of making mistakes. We've all witnessed her energy, whether it was commanding a room with grace and authenticity, showing up at Veterans Day concerts and middle school tug-of-war events, or literally pulling weeds in front of the school because appearance matters and pride in our spaces reflects pride in our work. Those small moments, those unexpected gestures, they spoke volumes about Tammy's character. Tammy's leadership is deeply personal. Many of us can recall pivotal conversations with her, moments when she asks, "How are you doing?" Not as a formality, but because she truly wanted to know. She has this gift for making people feel seen, valued, and heard. I know of one mid-year review that turned into a life lesson about curiosity, humor, and leading with heart. And there were times when she reminded a colleague to never miss their child's preschool Christmas program, a small but powerful reminder that leadership is also about humanity. Tammy has not just built relationships within these walls, but with our entire community. From hosting a radio show update with a barely there voice, to forging partnership with civic leaders, to celebrating our seniors by bringing them back to their elementary schools in cap and gown. Every effort was rooted in connection, in visibility, and in gratitude. Her vision has propelled this district further in 2 years than many thought was possible. She brought clarity where there was uncertainty, hope where there was doubt, and joy where there was heaviness. And above all, she showed us what's possible when leadership is grounded in service. Tammy, your work, your fierce dedication, and your compassionate heart has left a mark on this district and on all of us. We'll miss your presence, your energy, and we'll continue to move forward. On behalf of our district, our staff, our students, and this entire community, thank you for showing up, for leading with integrity, and reminding us all what truly matters. We are better because of you.
No one should ever have 2 standing ovations. I am the one who has all the privilege. To lead with this team has been nothing short than amazing. You are the heartbeat of this district, and I am so proud to have served with you. I said this morning, there's a little bit of me that's embarrassed that it's been 2 years, but I'm proud of the work that we have done and will forever hold you in my heart and will be the biggest cheerleader for Hastings Public Schools. So I just can't say enough for the work that you do each and every day. You made it easy because you were ready to go and make changes and do. And you know, one of the things that I was thinking about was when I was getting ready to leave Pine Island, and it just was so hard on my heart. And I had a colleague who said, Tammy, in 6 months they're gonna say, yeah, who was that blonde that was here for over a decade? And so I'm hopeful that you too will be saying that soon, because you'll have another far better, amazing leader. So I wish you best. And as you know, we're gonna work hard till the very last day because we still have work to do. But I'm so honored and moved and really at a loss of words, so I'll quit stammering away and get to the important part, because next we have our retirees. And I am honored to be able to give a few words for our retirees and then send you off in hopefully a way to celebrate and support all the work that you do. Our first retiree is Jackie Kranz. Jackie Kranz began her dedicated career with Hastings Public Schools on January 25, 1995. She first served as the attendance secretary from 95 to 97 before stepping into her longtime role as the athletic administrative assistant, a position she proudly held from 97 until her retirement in 2024. Over nearly 3 decades in the athletic office, Jackie became a pillar of the Hastings athletics community. As she moved into retirement, Jackie was excited to spend more time with her family and friends, travel, and enjoy her passions for gardening and relaxing by her pool. She's already made time for newfound free time with trips to Florida and Puerto Vallarta, and looks forward to watching her grandsons wrestle. Jackie's legacy in Hastings athletics and her unwavering commitment to the students and staff will be felt for years to come. Congratulations on your well-earned retirement, Jackie. Okay, the next person I know is here. So next we are honoring Jean Lindberg. Jean Lindberg began her career with Hastings Public Schools on June 18, 2007, and became a vibrant and creative force in the classroom and beyond over the years. Serving as both a secondary math teacher and a math intervention teacher, Jean brought math to life for her students in memorable engaging, and often hilarious ways. She also shared her talents and leadership outside the classroom as a dedicated volleyball coach. I would have liked to have seen this. Her classroom was known for its energy, decorated for Halloween, filled with games like poker to teach probability, or echoing with music as she sang her students into winter break. She was also known for dressing up in her old prom gowns, collaborating and laughing with her math lab team, and finding her desk mysteriously relocated to the outdoor courtyard after a tug-of-war victory. Her passion for teaching, sense of fun, and genuine love for her students and colleagues will leave a lasting legacy in the halls of Hastings. As Jean says, always remember how special each of you are to the Hastings community. Please continue to smile and support one another. Congratulations, Jean, and thank you for everything.
So this is not my cup of tea to stand up here and talk. Actually, I've been talking about retiring, but today it kind of really hit me that I am retiring. And I just wanted to start by telling you a few things that were in my classroom when I started when I was in 1990, before probably a third of you were born. We didn't have copy machines, we had ditto machines. We never had computers. Our kids used paper, pencil, textbooks, never a mechanical pencil. We didn't do grades on a computer because we didn't have them. We actually had a piece of paper where we bubbled everything in. We had our fancy red grade books that we started with. Maybe Jeff Hansen still has his. I don't know if he still uses them. Our TVs came on wheels. We had overhead projectors, and you always knew how much work you did by how much ink you had on the side of your hand when you were washing them. We still had dress codes, but our dress code issues were the boys with saggy pants and the girls that had their shorts longer than their fingertips. The parents would say when you called them, "What did my kid do?" Now, what is going on in the classroom? We had time for one another. We played bridge during lunch. We had potlucks during lunch. We didn't work through our lunches. The lingo has changed, and my students have changed, but I think and I truly believe that the more fun you have with one another, the more your kids see that you're having fun with one another, the more excited that they get as well. So with all the great technology that we have and the advances we have now, you think that things would be easier, but quite honestly, you have more put on you now than I did when I started in 1990. I didn't have to worry about all the emails or all the quick notes of, "Can you come see me right now?" So I ask this of you, please give yourself grace. Please give your colleagues grace. We all love what we do. We all do the best with what we can do. And your students will appreciate you just being able to take more time, laugh with them, smile with them. And there's been a few things that we have talked about through all of our different training sessions, and the one that sticks out with me is the 4-to-1 ratio, middle school teachers. The idea of giving 4 compliments for every 1 negative interaction that you have to have with kids. And I remember standing in the hallway with my colleagues after we had Stay Above the Line, if any of you remember that, and just how us encouraging each other to be more positive, it makes you not worry about the negative things as much and just really makes you proud of where you're coming from. So thank you, everyone, and just take care of each other.
Lori Marsh has been a dedicated member of the Hastings School District for 30 years. She began her career at Pinecrest Elementary in 1995 as a PSA, and in 1997 stepped into the role of administrative assistant in the Pinecrest office. In 2016, she made the big move to the Hastings Middle School Counseling Office. Although she never imagined working in the middle school, she quickly learned to adore that age student. Throughout her 3 decades with the district, she valued the opportunity to work alongside an incredible team of staff members. While she will miss the daily interactions with colleagues and students alike, she's excited for the next chapter, one filled with relaxation and cherished time spent with family. She extends her heartfelt gratitude to everyone who supported her throughout her 30 years in the district and feels truly fortunate to have spent her career in a job she loved. Congratulations, Lori. All right, we'll be sure to get that to Lori. Next, we've heard this name before. Mary Pash has worked for ISD 200 for 36 years. And remember an earlier story where Mary and I had a crazy situation where we were commuting to Winona State and came across an accident, and I had to give up my socks, and it was a big story. But I knew then that Mary would be an incredible special teacher for many, and that you have done. During her time at Kennedy Elementary, she realized her heart and skills were actually with the intermediate students, the students she told me she would never teach like I had planned to. During this time, Mary was invited to begin teaching professional development courses, and in 2008, she moved to the Hastings Middle School, where she taught Rader reading. She moved to a straight ELA position from there, moved to the district office, and in 2019, Mary decided to return to her teaching roots as a 6th grade language arts teacher and has done that work to date. Highlights of Mary's career are lengthy and include the many amazing staff members she met, spent time with, and taught during her tenure in ISD 200. She coordinated secondary peer coaching, allowed her to stay fresh and challenged. While students' academic success was always important, Mary felt most rewarded in developing relationships with students and families. Hearing from students that they felt safe and valued in her classes was perhaps the most fulfilling aspect of Mary's career. In retirement, Mary looks forward to spending time with her new and first grandbaby, spending more time with family and friends, and traveling. Congratulations, Mary.
It's been a wild ride, but I'm so grateful for the myriad of opportunities that this district has provided for me. I have 3 pieces of advice for particularly those folks who are still very new in their career, Alex and company. First of all and foremost, don't be afraid to take risks. Be willing to make those changes that are going to keep you fresh and help you to learn and grow. And secondly, love the children in front of you every day. Even the ones that are hard to love, maybe especially the ones that are hard to love. And finally, and maybe most importantly, embrace your colleagues. Those are the people that live with you, laugh with you, and pick you up when you fall. So just thank them daily and let them hold on to you when you need them. That's it. Thank you.
Next, I have Missy Williams. Missy didn't turn in any of her history. However, since I get to work closely with Missy, Missy is celebrating her 19th year with the district and has watched technology change over time. almost as often as her position changed, I would say, over that time, from Mars coordinator to now our director of technology. Missy, I know, is looking forward to spending more time on a golf course and in Alexandria. So we wish you the very best, and we thank you so much for your service. Congratulations, Missy. Any words, Missy? That's a no. All right, we are also honoring today Paul Allitz, Kay Arndt, Lori Chandler, Patty Ganrud, Kurt Grauman, Becky Hartung, Tom Knoll, Bruce Coomer, Tim Schmitz, and Steve Yans. Congratulations to all of you who move on to your next chapter. In conclusion, last year we then had you get on the bridge, which some of us were very careful as to where we chose to stand, not knowing what that actually would take. This year, I just want to remind you of how incredibly important the work that you do is, and I don't know that there's any better way to remind you other than what I told my daughter. So if you'll remember, I shared this earlier, she decided to go back to school to finally be the elementary teacher that she was always told she was going to be. And when she said, "Mom, I just wanted to do something that would make you incredibly proud," my response to her was, "Tiana, there is nothing that is more important than positively touching the life of a child. And you do that each and every day, and you do it well. And we thank you for that. We honor you for that. And I couldn't be more proud to have worked with all of you. And please don't ever forget it. Like it was said, remind your colleagues because you truly make a difference." Thanks, and have a great rest of your day.